My name is Mia Montellano.
And I'm Kevin de la Cruz.
And this is our peer mediation project. Through this Be the Change project, we aim to minimize verbal mistreatment between staff and students on our campus. Teachers are often held to a very high expectation to fulfill our needs, and students forget that they're actual people with lives that are just as interesting as ours. Likewise, staff members are often unaware of student struggles and may judge them based only on their 10%. This lack of understanding and meaningful connection is what we believe causes verbal mistreatment, and we hope to bridge that gap with our project. In order to see how both students and staff felt about this issue, we conducted a survey that asked them to describe how big of an issue they thought this was and why they believe it occurred. Overall, a majority of the responses were from people who agreed that this was a prevalent issue on our campus or were neutral about the situation. The majority of the responses we got said that prejudice, miscommunication, and misunderstanding of each other were at the core of this verbal mistreatment issue. We took all of this information into account when we were designing our activity.
We did 2 activities during lunchtime where we invited staff and students to join us. We put 4 plates per table, put out chips, cookies, water bottles, and then behind each plate at their table, they had various questions. We put 3 students per teacher. We introduced ourselves, we explained the purpose of our project, and we explained that behind their plate there was questions, and for them to get comfortable with each other. And they had time, about 10 to 15 minutes, to bond and talk. And as they were doing so, my partner and I grabbed a whiteboard and we wrote the title of our next activity. So our next activity was the name identity. And for this part, we gave everyone stickers that said, "Hello, my name is." We wrote down 3 bulletin points explaining certain topics that they could talk about their name. We explained that this was in order for them to get to know each other in a different level, and that they weren't forced to say anything they didn't want to say. We closed it off by thanking everyone for participating. We hoped that they enjoyed this and this experience and what it could bring to their lives. So the day after the activity, I got into contact with some staff and students, and a lot of the students were really excited and happy that they got to know teachers.
I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was relaxed. It felt safe.
It was really fun. We all just sat and ate, and we were laughing a lot.
It was really cool just being able to talk with the teachers that I didn't know.
She made me feel welcome because I knew no one at the table I was sitting at.
I was kind of surprised about learning different things about teachers. It's like you see a teacher, it's just like a teacher. You don't really expect them to be more than that. So.
And as well for the teachers, they felt connected to the students and really enjoyed learning.
I thought it was great. It was some awesome ice-breaking kind of thing.
I thought it was really cool. I really liked that you guys were making an effort to help students and teachers to get to know each other in a non-academic setting.
I even opened up and shared my geeky college nickname, and they thought that was hilarious. It's important because students need to know that teachers are real people and to be empathetic to them, as teachers should be empathetic to students.
A lot of times, neither teachers nor students go out of their comfort zone. I thought it was really fun.
So in this project, one of the things we learned was that with this simple activity, you can easily create connections and bonds, and which can be very important for the students and the staff to get to know who is on campus.
I feel like this project was a really good way to conclude our first semester Peer Med, because it just confirmed that learning about people's 90% is really all you need to break down a certain barrier and avoid mistreatment on campus. They found this to be a very valuable experience to be able to get to know the other half and really be able to see them as a real person, which is the key to minimizing mistreatment on this campus.